This is Umar for BoxNation, joined by Denzel Bentley. Final press conference here, a bit delayed, so I can keep you for a bit longer then.
Yeah.
Caught up with you, of course, on Monday on Zoom, so lucky me, I'll get another interview with yourself on fight week. Just go time now, 48 hours to go, Denzel.
Yeah, literally, man. This is that point where everything's done now. Everything's done. You just got to hit the weight and, fight Saturday, and that's the bit I'm waiting for, the fight on Saturday.
Obviously, we have seen Derrick Osaze fight on television, etc. before, but not the most high-profile name in the middleweight division. So we haven't seen him too much on camera over the years. What are you expecting from him today?
I mean, exactly what we've seen. I'm saying he's aggressive. He comes forward. He's fit.
No, I mean today. In the
today? Nah, I think he's going to be calm. He'll be cool. I think he'll be cool. I don't think he's going to get hectic or anything. I think he's just going to say what he needs to say and then we move on. I mean, he's a cool guy. We kind of know each other personally, so I'm not expecting any fireworks, but you never know, innit? His manager might have said make it a bit spicy or something. So,
Did you ever think you two would fight or not really?
You know what's so mad? I think around the times he won the Ultimate Boxer, we spoke about it. Like, oh look, you won the Ultimate Boxer. I've just been saying like we're both climbing ladders. Like we might fight one day, and it was like, yeah. And if it does, like that's it. Like let it be in it kind of thing. Like if it does, it does kind of thing. So when he then got put to me, I knew he would have said yes straight away. I wasn't expecting him to say no, if I'm being honest. So I was like, all right, cool. I guess that's who I'm fighting next.
Yeah, it should be a good fight. I know you said you expect more rounds than the fight with Danny Dignam. Only lasted 2 rounds. So we should be in for a treat Saturday night. But ultimately, you believe you're in a different class to Derrick Osaze? Yeah,
and I got to show that, man. I got to show that. I mean, if I want to... keep talking about world championships and fighting world champions and rematches with Janibek and obviously even fighting Hamzah, and I got to get past, guys like Derrick, and that's not to say they're not good, but I'm just trying to prove that I'm above that domestic level where he's yet to compete at. He might be at that level, but he hasn't competed at that level yet. So I just got to show a different class on Saturday, and I think I will.
To be fair, you showed that definitely in your last fight. Coming off that loss, headlining against Danny Dignam, I'd say it was like a 60-40 fight going into it in your favour. But, no one was ruling out a Danny Dignam win that night.
Yeah, no one was, because anyone in boxing kind of knows, who Danny Dignam is and what he's done, especially as an amateur. But that's the thing, in the amateurs you can do all you want, but it doesn't always translate to the professional game, because I wasn't the best amateur for that long. I had 17. I was amateur for 3 years, but as a pro, I've really put my head down and gone through the grind. He was someone that could box. We all knew he could box. That he was technically good. He wasn't really a gritty fighter like Derrick is, but he was a clean boxer. So, and people had seen that when I'm on point, I can be explosive and stuff. So I guess that's why it was 60-40. But people had it 50-50, or someone might have had him favourite. I'm not mad at that, but that's the sort of fight I wanted coming back off that loss.
Talking about grit and going through sort of the levels in your career, I saw that clip that Queensbury and Frank Warren put out when you were at that, was it the charity fight?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Deborah show, yeah.
Incredible, that.
Yeah, it was mad. I think that was my 7th or 8th fight. No, that was my 7th fight. That was my 7th fight. I think I was in the gym, done 10 rounds of sparring, getting ready, because I was boxing on Martin's dinner show, the Peacock dinner show. That was 2 weeks later, so I was already like kind of half in shape. And then I got home, and then I got the call like, "Oh, how you feeling? Have you eaten? Like, what you doing?" I'm like, "You're asking bare weird questions. What's going on?" So, you could fight tonight, and I was like, "Yeah, call it on. If I can fight, call it on." And then I remember on the way I was a bit like nervous, like, "Why am I doing this?" But then we got there, got the job done. So I'm happy I made that step in my career, because it's brought me here today. Where I am today.
And what about the journey with Frank as well, all the ups and downs you've had, but you're still going strong, you're headlining, and the ambition is to fight for another world title, of course. Just talk to me about your journey with Frank as well.
Yeah, I mean, look, they've stuck behind me, they've backed me. So was my manager, Martin. My manager and trainer, Martin. Martin's backed me, he's always pushing me into the shop window, like, look, get him out again. So all the setbacks, they're setbacks, but it makes room for you to have a major comeback, if, like, I'm saying, without being corny, but I'm just someone that's resilient. I'm stubborn with myself. Like there's things I want to achieve in this sport, and I ain't achieved them yet. So, I mean, a loss ain't gonna make me feel like, oh, I can't get it. It just means I got to reset and do it again, which makes it long. But I still have goals that I want to achieve. But Frank stuck by me, Queensbury stuck by me. They put me out there. I mean, coming off a loss to headline again. You know what I'm saying? Like they put some effort into me. So I appreciate that, and and they're showing me loyalty, so I'm showing them loyalty. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm quite easy to work with. There isn't a fight that I've turned down or I'm difficult to work with. Or I'm saying I'm not taking that because of this. They put it to me, and it's like, yeah, let's go. I'm ready. So.
When the Denzel Bentley story does end, which is many, many years, you've still got that in the tank. What does it say?
I mean, I hope it's a good one. I mean, the start is different. The start of my story is different. It's just how it ends that will make it a good story. If it ends on a high, then it's a good story. But if I just give up and quit, then it's not a story worth telling. Do you know what I mean? So there's still a lot to do. And in my mind, how my story goes, I think it will be a good story. You know, I showed resilience. I bit down. I went through the stages, those ups and downs, but I still managed to find my way to where I want to be. So I'm hoping that's how it goes.
Does it end up with a world title in your own?
God willing, man. That's the aim. That's the plan. I've had one shot at it, but I think I'm ready for another shot, and I'll be more ready for that shot than I was the first time round, because I think I'm climbing my way up there rather than just getting a quick call up saying, hey, do you fancy this? I'm saying, so I think I'm working towards the right direction.
Denzel, in this current climate of boxing, we're in a great period here, and I feel like good fighters, winning fighters are being rewarded like perhaps they weren't before.
Yeah.
I'm talking about what's on the banners across these boards here, Riyadh season.
Yeah.
And we've seen with people like Mark Chamberlain who've come out of nowhere. His Excellency took a liking to him. His Excellency watches all the shows. I'm sure he's going to be tuning in or be catching up with your fight this Saturday. Is that in the back of your mind as well? You know, good performances, if it does impress him, that you can end up on a big Riyadh season show?
Not really, because if he's seen all the shows, he would have seen me box before. And if he's impressed, he's impressed. And if he's not, he's not. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is just for me. I need to get through this for myself, because I know where it can take me. If I end up on one of them shows, I'm happy. But you know, I don't really want to be doing it just to impress someone, because
no, I'm not saying, but to land on a Riyadh season show.
Yeah, no, 100%. If that's what it takes me, like I said, I'll be more than happy. But I mean, my main goal is just to win this for myself, and if that comes with it, that's a bonus for me. That's a plus. If it doesn't, I know I'm still moving in the right direction and I can get some big fights. But to get picked up by, you know, Turkey and the Riyadh season, that'll be good. It's a good platform to be on. It's seen worldwide. Everyone knows what you're trying to do for boxing. So the people that will see me perform on that platform, it will be worldwide, and that would be amazing. So yeah, like you say, if I win this and I'm impressed, then yeah, but maybe he's seen some things and he's impressed and he has a plan, but I got to get through this, or maybe he's just thinking, not really, but if we need him. But either way, I got to do it for myself.
Absolutely. Last thing, you ready for this question?
Yeah, go on.
It's a bit away from this fight, and we talked about other people on Monday, so I'm not going to go into that about yourself, but I would like to get your opinion on a fight that's been talked about a little bit by Frank as well. Terence Crawford v Hamzah Sheeraz next year.
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, look, good luck to them, man. I mean, Terence Crawford is a guy that's done loads of things in the sport. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to earn the right to kind of fight him, and if Hamzah feels like he's earned his right to fight him, then yeah, man, go for it, man.
How does that go?
I mean, no, man. No, but Terence Crawford is, you know, that's one of the best fighters in the world. That is the best fighter in the world. Obviously, I think Crawford will win, but if Hamzah can make a good account of himself, then yeah, go for the fight, man. Why not?
Okay, good stuff. Denzel, appreciate your time on Monday and today. Best of luck at your call. Tune into TNT Sports. It's a good card with a lot of young talent, and then of course Denzel Bentley and Derrick Osaze go at it at the home of British boxing, and we'll see you on Fight Night.
Nice one, thank you. See you Fight Night.
Top man.